We're going to go live. We're live. Perfect. Dana, I want you to, we're about to go live in a couple of seconds. Do me a favor. I want you to say that affirmation again. And it's so crazy. I forgot that you have this book and I left the book. I didn't have the affirmation. So again, everyone, welcome. Welcome to Monday Purposeful, Driven Motivational Day. We believe that each and every day you must start off or with a word of prayer, with a word from Lord. So I'm going to ask Dana Johnson to come back again and just read that affirmation from my book, Open Your Mouth and Speak. That's 365 affirmations to affirm yourself daily. So go ahead, Coach Dana. What is that affirmation for today?
And as the books say, start your day off right. And that's what we're here today, starting our Monday off right. Our affirmation for today says, this is my time and season, and I am ready to walk in it. This is my time and season, and I am ready to walk in it. Are you ready?
Wow.
Are you all ready?
Wow. Wow. What an amazing start of this call. And when you think about the seasons, when you think about how the season changes, we have our summer, we have our winter, we have our spring, we have our fall. Each and every season that we come into, it's a different feeling. It's a different feeling. It's a different, look on how even the weather, how it looks. When it's fall, you see the leaves. When it's spring, you see it rains. And, when we actually have winter in Jersey, it snows. So what season are you in? Are you in a spring season where things are blossoming, blooming, and just look so bright? Are you in the fall where things are just not happening for you? Are you in the winter when it's cold and you feel like nothing is, you're not progressing further enough in your business, in your life, in your health? Are you in the summer when it's bright and it's hot? What season are you in? I want you to recognize your season, because when you recognize where you are, you can recognize where you're going. So as we embark upon another week in May, we got to remember our season and know that your season has come. If you are still in the fall, get yourself out of the fall. Don't fall. Don't feel gloomy. Don't feel down because things are not happening for you. Let yourself know it will happen. It will happen not only to me, but it will happen for me. Even though things fall into place, thank you that it is happening not only to me, but for me in this season. If you're springing forth into this new season of your life, know that you have the power. Lift yourself up into a place of recognizing that you are who you say you are. You got to speak. Yes, I want you to know, even that, remember, you gotta sometimes reconnect, right? Even I'm sitting right now in just in one place, the connection fail, right? That's just like in life. Sometimes you have a failed connection, a connection to your purpose, a connection to your destiny, a connection to your business, a connection to your health. Let's reconnect to your purpose, reconnect to your season that you're in. So as we embrace this week, many of us are in different business. Many of us are, some of us may not be in business, but I know that everyone that's on this line right now are in some form of business.
Okay, her connection.
Again, my connection is bad. Right there you go. I think to move from this area again, we got to reconnect. So I want to say to you all today, what is this week going to look like for you? Are you able to reconnect to your destiny? Are you able to connect to a person that you haven't spoke to in a long while, but you guys had some type of falling out, and life is short. So as we hold grudges against people, this is what's any good. So who will you connect with? What will you disconnect? Will you reconnect prayer? So I should
Now,
have that in mind.
now your connection, love, your connection. Oh, she fell off. And she was saying, who will you reconnect with? Who in your circle have offended you that you have decided to distance yourself from, that you miss, that you need to have that connection with? We're all interconnected. God made us connect as one. We're not separate from each other. We need each other. I need you just as much as you need me in the circle of life, in our growth, in our connections. And so this is a season for us to really take the time to evaluate where we are and where we want to go. Mel?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me okay?
Okay,
I
go
just
ahead.
decided to move. Okay, good. So thank you, Dana. See, that's what happens. Always remember, I want you to bring this to your awareness as well. In life, you will need somebody like a Dana. As you fall off, somebody needs to be there to pick you up. As you fall down, somebody should be there to pick you up. And if you don't have anybody in your corner, find somebody, because in life, you can't do it alone. We always say you're in business for yourself, but you're not by yourself. So as you embrace this week, what will this week look like at the end of this week? Always have the end in mind. Are you going to challenge yourself to, get out of your comfort zone and impact the lives of people around you? Are you going to forgive and forget something or someone that has hurt you? Are you going to spend this week to say, I'm going to build my business and grow my business, 3 to 5 people added in my business? What will you do before the end of what will be your end for this week? So as we embark on this week, I want you to think about your season that you're in. Think about what will you connect to or disconnect to, and who will be your supporters? Who will be that person that will hold your hands? Who will be that person that will say, sister, let's go, brother, let's go? You got to have somebody like a Dana in your corner. So when you do fall off, she will then come forth and pick you back up. So I'm going to open up the line. I see that Shavonda, I thought I saw Shavonda on here. Shavonda, if you can, I want you to, come forth and unmute if you can, if you're in a quiet space. I want you to give us some empowering words on today. I always tell you, ladies and gentlemen, be ready. You never know when is your turn to go next, to empower, to inspire, and to uplift someone else. So are you available, Shavonda?
Yes, yes, yes. Good morning, everyone. How you doing? So this morning, with it being Monday, which we should make our favorite day of the week because it's the beginning. One thing that I know, I got about 10 minutes. I'm trying to do this in 7 because you're gonna need about 3 to think about this. Well, I realize that it's 7 women that live in me. One is lazy. One is a procrastinator. Like, one is a boss. I got another one that I just want to talk to God and I don't want to be around anything but God. I have another one that she complains a lot. She's a victim. I ain't doing this because they did that. I have another one that just wants to love on people. And then I encountered my least favorite one. She wants to cry. When things doesn't feel good and it gets uncomfortable and things, it don't go the way she wants it to go, she wants to cry. And when I start to look at these women that are in me, you, me, you, Miss Faith, Christina, Latricia, Angie, Sinceria, Coach, Melissa, all you guys, Danielle, you got to figure out which one is running your day, because it's one of them that takes over. When I figured out the one that runs my day, I had to start to get to know the other ladies. Like, what's wrong with you? What triggers you to do that? When people say no, I kind of get upset. I shut down. I run away. When you figure out which one is running your day, there's a thing where we could speak to self. I'm very big on speaking with self, talking to yourself, not what the world says, not what your email said this morning, not the messages you got, not what you read in your card yesterday. I'm very big on speaking life into ourselves. The world was created with let there be light, period. It was spoken, I mean, it was a dark place, but God spoke and he said, let there be light. So I speak on what I want and I don't speak on what I don't want, because what you speak, what you give your attention to, where focus goes, energy flows, right? So when I focus on this one that I want to be, because what you want and what you really want is two different things, I had to find a way to get this girl up and running. If you guys don't have, I want to share something with you. It's an app, right? And it's called, let me get to it. I'm going to tell you, it's powerful. It's called Vision Board. This is the app. If you go on your iPhone and your store and your Samsung Galaxy store, it's called Vision Board. But inside this Vision Board app, it has affirmations, and you can record affirmations with your own voice. And I know this morning, I don't have time to actually show you how to do it. But if anybody gets like lost with this app, listen, when you speak what you want, you speak it until you see what you said. I'm on my 8th stream of income. But when I started, it was so many people, the field was saturated. Nobody's going to do this. You got to find a way to stand out. And you have to tap into that young lady, not the crybaby, you know, not the one that's always bothered. You have to tap into that young lady and you have to tell her what she got to do, because the brain and the body are connected. This is the boss. This is the worker. I'm going to tell you what you need to do. So every day we get a chance to like revitalize who we are. I want to tell you about this app though, because I think everybody should have this. The affirmation part. I want you to listen.
I am thankful to the universe for everything in my life.
Can you hear this?
I experience gratitude for everything I have in my life.
Yes, we can.
I am grateful for the beauty that I see around me and for the beauty within me. I have the power to create all the success and prosperity I desire.
Make sure it's all the way up.
I am committed to achieving success in every area of my life.
To hear your own voice.
Self-confidence is what I thrive on. Nothing is impossible and life is great. I always express my thoughts and opinions with confidence.
I don't know my speaker is.
I love and respect myself. I have something special to offer the world. I invest an appropriate amount of time in the thought process. I deserve prosperity. I live an abundant life.
Speak it. Thank you.
I can accomplish anything I set my mind on.
Your own voice.
I have the energy and passion to make my thoughts reality. I create wonderful business opportunities to help people make money. I am passionate about my business, and that shows with everything I do. Love follows me everywhere I go.
Come on.
I see my family through the eyes of love. I am grateful that my family accepts me for who I am. I have found the right partner for me who loves me very much. It is so pleasant and fun to be with my life partner. I am not perfect and make mistakes, and that's okay.
So it is long, but I wanted you to just hear a few. And what we're doing, we're not just talking about what we have, we're talking about what we want. Want to speak what we want. Everybody knows what you don't want. I don't want a poor partner. I don't want to be broke. I don't want bills to be at my door all the time. I don't want to be tried. We know what you don't want. You know what you don't want. You've experienced what you don't want. You'll carry it around even though you don't want it. But speaking what you do want, it's a horse of another color. So I encourage you to get this app. Get your voice on this app so you can hear yourself on the morning. The mornings that you get up and you don't know which way you want to go, you can press that app and it's going to tell you exactly what it is that you need to be doing, who needs to be leading, what your goals are. Like, it just keeps me well-rounded. You know, we pray a lot and we beg for stuff. When do you listen to what you're praying about? Do you listen? Or are you just waiting for, you know, I got you? Like, God is not this lottery ticket. He's waiting for us to understand what we want so he can have something to bless. He doesn't want to bless sick of my rent being late. He don't want to bless that. So the more I tap into that lady and I can get up and my mind can tell her what to do, it's over. I can speak what I want. You can speak what you want. But if you continue to keep speaking in lack, you're going to get lack. So you got to speak what it is that you want until you see what you said. That's my motivation for Monday. Find out who it is, get the app. It's called Vision Board. You can make a visual vision board, but you want to speak life over your life. Speak life. My coach taught me that. I am dynamic, persistent, ambitious, and faithful, a beautiful, sophisticated professional called to be a loving, world-renowned motivator. Got to put your name. At the end, I said, I'm Siobhan DeLaBelle Jackson, and I am healing. That's what I got. Thanks for letting me come on. You're welcome, Queens. Thank you so much.
Wow, wow. I want you to go over again, just the 7. I want people to really maybe these are not your 7, but I love the 7 women that's inside of you. Can you just repeat all 7 women again for me?
Mine. Okay. I tapped into mine. One is lazy. Just lazy. Just, I'll do it tomorrow. Another one is a victim. I ain't doing this because you ain't doing that. My leader ain't do this, so I can't do that. My other one is my God body. I don't be around me. I just want to talk about God all day. How good God is. If that's not what you're talking about, you know, sometimes we can be so religious that we miss the sick people, right?
Amen.
We miss them because we're so healed and we're, you know, the boss. It's going to make that move. Nobody's going to get in the way. Okay? That crybaby, the one I had this weekend, the crybaby, just crying, everything just touches you in a way, and you're sad when you the crybaby. You got one that's going to be very focused. You have different ones. Some of yours are connected to somebody. You know, was that my 7?
You have one more to go.
I got one more. Who's my other one?
So you have lazy, victim, God, boss, crybaby, and focus.
Oh, I didn't write down the first one. Me. Let me get to me.
I think the other one was procrastinator.
I should have wrote it. Yes, there it is. I'm sorry. I should have wrote it. But
Thanks,
usually they're in my head. Yes. Some of us have different ones, but I found out because I have a business for every personality, right? So when I want to be bossy, I know what I need to sell my accessories. I'm real bossy in that. But whiny, I can sell some weight loss stuff. So when I tapped into these people, because they're there, they actually talk about in the Bible too, but they don't put it this way. You know, I read very openly. And when you figure those women out, God, you're going to be like, wow, the crybaby wants the world to treat her like her husband does. It wants the world to open the door for her. It wants the world to prepare her breakfast, lunch, dinner. It wants the world, like when we go to work looking for friends instead of going to work to do the job, like it's going to be, some of you going to have to say, girl, you got to go. Like you got to go. If I can't help you transform, you're no longer, I can't let you leave. Because when you leave, things are all off. But it's going to be that one. It's going to be that one. You're going to be able to identify her. Sometimes I go, when I post on my Facebook, and I go back and, what was my $1,500 day? You know, I look at my ending of my, every end of the month, I do my paperwork. And I said that day, and I can go back on my Facebook and look, what were you doing on the 15th? That was your biggest day. And I look, my hair is blonde. I'm cute. I'm in videos, jumping out, giving people business cards. It don't matter. Like you're in 2 feet of me. I'm talking to everybody. I'm live. I'm doing all this stuff. And I can go repeat that, girl. I can go take those emotions and I can look at what I had on and I can go put on something similar. And I can think of how excited I was and I can rechannel that. I can get that girl up and going, because we do repeat experiences, but we keep the heavy ones. We repeat the sad ones. We repeat the ones that damaged us. But you can go repeat something happy. You can go think of the most happiest day of your life and how you felt, and you can repeat that in your mind. Your mind doesn't know when it's lying or when it's telling the truth. All it knows is what you're telling it. So when I found that girl, she get lost sometimes. But when you find that girl and you speak life over her, you are beautiful. Like, what are you thinking? You are love. You are light, your joy, your peace, your happiness, all the things that we want other people to do for us, but we don't want to do them for ourselves. Yep, we're mad. Somebody won't love on us while we're at home eating ourselves to death, while we're at home and we won't take a 30-minute walk, while we're at home doing all these things. And we identify that other people can't do it, but we ain't doing it for ourselves. Yep. Like when I found that girl, she's that girl. Here's my girl. See her over there? That's my girl. That's my girl.
Fierce.
I had to make a big, so I can talk to her. I get in her face too. What? Really? So you want to be taking a nap on a Friday? So you going against self. You can't go against self. I be in her face. My husband be like, who you talking to? Her?
Awesome.
Like, really?
Come on.
Her? Really? Really? You just said yesterday that you were going to do this, this, and that. And now today you're sleepy? You're tired? Tired from what? Like, if you can get you to listen to you, you ain't got to worry about anybody else following or listening.
Come on.
But you got to get you to listen to you. You got to find out which one is running the day. Which one is running the day? Sometimes we got to say, girl, you're not in alignment with what I said I want. You're not in alignment. And we can lean on her so much. Well, it's going to be okay. We're just like kind of all right with failure. It's all right. I could do it next week. It's all right. I didn't reach my goal, but I can. No, that's not acceptable. So when you said somebody like who's going to hold your hand, who's going to hold you accountable first, you got to hold your own, because you'll wear a person out. Keep wanting to talk about. I don't want to talk about. I tell my friends, I don't want to talk about that. We talked about that for 2 months. You haven't got started. So that means I'm not an effective friend in your life if you haven't got started. Maybe you need to call somebody else and talk about what it is you want to do. You just want to keep talking about it. I don't want to talk about that. I don't. I lose friends. I'm sorry, I do.
My. Wow.
But if holding you accountable or cause you to not want to be my friend anymore, we weren't friends anyway. I am. And that's why I told you I need help with leading, because I'm just not that type of, oh, it's going to be all right. No, it's not going to be all right.
Melissa, there is no emotion in business.
It's not.
In business,
ain't nobody
absolutely.
in that.
There's none. Come on. Shavonda, let me tell you something. understand everybody needs a Shavonda in their life. The young lady that's on the line right now, Danielle, I said to her last night, literally we were up until 2:00 this morning, getting her signed up for Versity. And I said to her, if you did not sign up today for $25, I would have dropped you like white on rice. Okay. Why? There's no need for us to sit still when there's money need to be moved. Money's energy. Money's energy. Yes. If you're not moving money, there's a problem. So you gotta have a person to say, get up. If you ain't gonna get up, I guess just get out of my way so I can help somebody else. Yep. Because what you're doing is taking my energy and you ain't using it for good. Yep. So that young lady got up. When I tell you, she signed up. She got her GoDaddy account. She linked her back office. She did her W-9. I was like, yes, girl. I said, now you showing up for you. When you can show up for you, that's to me a boss. Yes. So yes, Shavonda, it's not about us trying to lead and micromanage people, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna lead you to where you need to be. And if you can't get there with your own motivation, and I'm trying to help you as much as I can. If I can't see what I'm saying to you moving forward, like you're not moving, that means I need to remove me out the way so you can figure out how you're going to get in the way. Yep. Right. So I really appreciate you, sis. I mean, we got to every Monday, we got to have a Shavonda on this line, honey. Y'all, she just she have 3 people running out their job right now. Come on. Christina running out, Cece running out, I'm running out. We all running out of this job.
You know, I spoke to Shavonda of the other day, and it was just a blessing for us to sit and converse and to hear her heart and what is on her thought process about growing herself as an individual and connecting with her feminine being.
I love you.
And I just want you to know, I am so proud of you. I am proud of you, of the woman that you are, the woman that you are going to be. Because you identify what your weaknesses are and you're willing to work on them. And so I commend you. See, I have a Renee. I named her Renee some years ago. I'm very calm. I'm loving. I give until the cows come home. I'm still giving, even when there's nothing to give. But then there's a time Renee comes out and she is a force to be reckoned with. She's going to take over like tornado in the house. Yes. Everything getting broke, everything. So it's good that you're honest enough to say that there are other personalities that's going on that needs empowering, that needs to be spoken, need to call her out on her stuff. And sometimes we need that. We need somebody to call us out. But the greatest thing is you being able to call yourself out because you're hindering yourself.
Come on.
If you are a hindrance to yourself, you are a hindrance to others.
Yeah. I said, you worried about turning your back on somebody else? You ever had to turn your back on yourself?
Exactly.
Come on.
Chew that one up.
Come on.
Yeah, you got to
go. Yes.
You got to go. But look, Ms. Dana said, cry. But when you get up different. You know, normally, you know, we're going to cry some more. And then next week, no, I'm not going to be able to do it. And somebody come to me crying, I'm going to give you 3 solutions, baby. I'm going to give you 3. That's just in my nature. If I don't see you pick up any of those 3, don't call me back. Talk about you, can you still give me the money for the bill? No, I can't. I gave you 3 solutions. You didn't try any of them. I'm not going to be more interested in your goals than you are. I ain't gonna be able to do it.
Amen.
So come on. I had to cry. I had to cry, baby. She was the
wow.
Cry.
And if y'all, I'm not sure if y'all can see Shavonda right now. She's looking like royalty. She has that purple hair, that purple lipstick, that purple shirt. And you know, the color purple is royalty. So I want to thank you, Queen, for being royal as always and gracing the stage with your wisdom and with your boldness. And I love it. So thank you for coming on and sharing. We truly appreciate you. And remember, y'all, this Monday motivational it's not it's not for Woonversity only. It's not for Team Purpose. It's for people in general. Everybody needs to come on and be motivated. Sunday's the first start of your week, but Monday's the start where we go into these jobs, right? And we need to hear some words of wisdom and something that does keep us going and growing. So thank you, Coach Dana. Thank you, Shavonda, for coming on and sharing on today. And for those who are listening on YouTube, meet us back here again. We'll be here again every Monday at 8:30. So until next time, take care, take charge, and be great. Bye for now.
Have an awesome day, ladies.